In the 8th chapter of the Gospel according to St. John, we read of the woman caught in adultery, and St. John describes how a group of men is preparing to put her to death, to stone her to death, as prescribed according to the law of Moses. But first, when we think about what Jesus did, let us remind ourselves that this woman is a sinner. She has been caught in the act of adultery. So the men aren't falsely accusing her. This woman is a sinner. And the punishment that they plan, they intend to mete out to her, stoning, a brutal death, is prescribed by the law of Moses. But Jesus challenges them. Jesus says to them, "He who is without sin, let him cast the first stone." Jesus is saying only those who have not sinned may punish her. Only those who look into their hearts and see no sin at all have God's sanction to punish her. And as we read, of course, the group walked away realizing their own guilt, recognizing that they were sinners, as every one of us is. And then to the woman, of course, Jesus asks, "Who remains to condemn you?" And the woman responds, "Nobody, no one." And so Jesus says to her, "Neither do I condemn you. Go and sin no more." Let us be clear of what it is that has happened here. This woman caught in the act of adultery now stands in her guilt before the judge of the whole world, and he doesn't condemn her. As he says in John 12, "I didn't come into the world to judge the world, but to save the world." In this act of mercy, Jesus sets us an example by which we must judge our own behaviour. We must ask ourselves, how quickly do I rush to condemn? How often do I pronounce words of judgment on others?